This is a special podcast presentation from 700WLW.com. This is Casey Boland on demand.
Casey Boland is standing by. Casey's with Hanghold Capital Management. And Casey, let's talk buyouts here as these offers come along for people from time to time as to, a company wants to trim their workforce a bit and buyout offers are there. Under what circumstances is it a good or bad idea?
Well, I think you have to do a lot of homework. I mean, there's a lot involved in assessing and understanding if this is a good buyout or not, because I think sometimes what happens is you have maybe a would-be retiree, and the single biggest mistake they can make is accepting a buyout without first developing a comprehensive income and investment plan that realistically accounts for retirement risk. And oftentimes what you'll see is without this planning process involved, 5 to 10 years go by, and they think they're okay, but after a while, after taking the buyout, they realize they weren't ready, and because of lack of planning, they're back in the workforce sometimes with a job they really don't want to be in.
Well, yeah, and you have people out there who just look at it and see, oh, that's a good lump, that's good fast money, and take it without the planning.
That's right, because you have to understand and think about, hey, will this money last throughout my retirement years? And this means potentially living to age 85 or 90 plus. So you have to factor inflation. If you need $50,000 to $60,000 to live on today, that's easily going to be over $100,000 to $110,000, $120,000 in the future with just basic 3% inflation.
Yeah, and it is for the most part a once-in-a-lifetime thing for most people. You have no practice, no background in it. It's probably a good idea to get some professional guidance.
Yeah, it really makes sense to talk to a financial advisor, talk to your CPA, and talk to them about this because it's much more complicated than buying a house. And, yeah, something we don't get a lot of practice at. If you plan to find another job rather than retire, well, assess whether there's demand for your skills, how long it might take to get a job, and what costs you're going to incur to find a new job. And you have to also think about health care costs. So, there could be a lot of issues that you have to contend with these job offers. Don't make decisions out of fear, though. I think some people are concerned about the risk of rejecting a payout offer.
Yeah. All right. Well, Casey, it makes sense to me. Thanks a lot. We'll talk tomorrow. And we'll see what Sloaney has just ahead. 700 WLW.